In this unit, we're going to talk about organization and the classification of life. Life is organized at different levels. The smallest level of life is called atom. Atom is the basic unit of the element or matter. The atom consists of the central nucleus, which is positively charged, and is surrounded by negatively charged electrons. Atoms are linked together through chemical bonds to form molecules. The examples are glucose, fructose, phospholipid, etc. Molecules form into organelle. Organelle is the fundamental structures that perform the functions within the cell. The example for organelle is like mitochondria, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus. Different organelles will form a cell. The smallest unit of life is cell. We have different types of cells in our body. We have human blood cells, fat cells, the skin cells. So cells have many varieties. The two fundamental types of cells we're going to talk about in the future chapter are prokaryotic cell, which does not contain a nucleus, and the other category is eukaryotic cells, which contain a true nucleus. Cells will work together to form tissues. We have four types of tissues in our body. We have epithelial tissue, muscular tissue, nerves tissue, and the connective tissue. Many tissues will form into organs, such as stomach, intestine, kidney, ovary, etc. The organs perform the same function will form an organ system, such as digestive system, respiratory system, or cardiovascular system. All the systems within the body will form into an organism, like a human being. The same type of organisms will form into a population. When different populations stay in the same area, this is going to form a community. For example, in a park, each person is an organism. Together, all the people make up a population. All the plant, animal species in the park, plus the people, will form into a community. When the community interact with the environment, like air, sun, wind, it will form an ecosystem. For example, the ecosystem of Central Park in New York includes living organisms such as human, plants, animals, and the environment in which they live. Many ecosystems on Earth together, they are called the biosphere. So biosphere encompasses all the ecosystems on Earth. Since there are so many lives on Earth, the life is classified using taxonomy. Taxonomy is the identification, naming, and the classification of species. All life on Earth is classified into three big domains: bacteria, archaea, eukarya. Those domains are classified based on the cell types. Bacteria and archaea are made by prokaryotic cell. The eukarya domain is composed of eukaryotic cell. Even though all the living organisms are classified into three large domains, there are still so many species to be recognized or categorized. In the 18th century, Carl Linnaeus first proposed organizing the known species of organisms into a hierarchical taxonomy. For example, the species can be further classified into smaller categories. Domain is the largest category. After domain, we have kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. We use this diagram can classify one species, such as dog, into different levels of taxonomy. All the living organisms is given a binomial name. This name consists of genus and species. For example, tigers, it can be called Panthera tigris. Humans can be called Homo sapiens. The relationship of all the living organisms on Earth can be illustrated by phylogenetic trees. phylogenetic trees is first constructed by a microbiologist, Carl Woese. He used this tree to reflect the genetic relationships among different species. If the species are too far away from each other, that means they are more genetic distant from each other. The tree has been widely used in the field of evolution. The relationships among the species can be evidenced by their DNA sequences or protein sequences. Other evidences to show the relationship among those species on the tree include fossils and anatomies. This concludes the section of classification and organization of life.